Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. Love you, my bro. Hope all is well with you. Listen, Rickey, I'm so excited today to deal with, what is it, Charles Jenkins' song, Awesome. Our God is awesome. Rickey, that's a word you love to say about God, and so I simply want to go ahead and throw it right back at you because, brother, you are awesome because you praise an awesome God. There's a powerful line in Charles Jenkins' song, Our God is Awesome, where he says he can move mountains but also keep me in the valley. I love that right there because God is so awesome that God can make a way out of no way. God can handle those overwhelming obstacles and that opposition that may come at you in this thing called life. God can move mountains. Isn't it good to know that God can handle what you can't handle? Isn't it good to know that God can make a way when there seems to be no way? Isn't it good to know that God is a miraculous mountain mover? And that's a word for somebody right now who is up against something that is so much bigger than you. It's overwhelming you. Here's the word of the day. Our God is awesome because God is a mountain mover. But not only is God a mountain mover, Charles Jenkins says God can keep you in the valley. At first, that messed me up. But then I looked at it one more time. It means that when you're in your valley situations where you feel like all hope is gone, God is good enough to keep you in the midst of your valley situations. God doesn't have to take you out of what it is you're going through. God can get in the midst of it with you and hold you and give you peace when you're experiencing pressure. God can give you strength in the midst of your stress. God can keep you in the valley. God is a keeper.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Bounty. The quicker picker upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Another round of severe weather is slamming parts of the South and Mississippi Valley today. Heavy rain, strong winds, and dangerous thunderstorms began Monday in an area from Texas to Alabama. And continuing storms are forecast to unleash dangerous conditions Tuesday and Wednesday. More than 30 million people from Texas to western Mississippi are at risk for severe storms. In other news, a woman checked out of a Florida hotel and told staff that she was going on a God-directed shooting spree because of the solar eclipse. Taylin Nichelle Celestine of Georgia fired into a passing car several times, grazing the driver in the arm. Then she fired at a second vehicle, hitting the driver in the neck. The driver was injured and treated at a hospital. Now, she was charged with attempted murder, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and improper discharge of a firearm. The Florida Highway Patrol didn't provide details about bail or Celestine's legal representation. Lastly, and in related news, we know the historic solar eclipse came and went yesterday. It was greeted with much fanfare across the country. We'll have a conversation about the most trending moments later in the show this morning. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What an amazing run. It is a Yukon coronation. The Huskies make history. Back-to-back national champions.
Yes, sir. UConn, man. National champions again, back-to-back titles. First repeat champ since 2006 and 2007 when Florida did it. Purdue's big man, Zach Edey, had 37 points, but it was not enough to beat that UConn monster out there. Speaking of NCAA champions, man, let's reiterate what the NCAA Women's Championship game did. The South Carolina and Iowa on Sunday was the most watched basketball game since 2019 when the men, Virginia versus Texas Tech, did 19.6 million. Well, the women did 18.7 million viewers the other day. They actually peaked at 24 million if you include the Nielsen ratings, man. The only sporting events in the U.S. to draw a bigger TV audience since 2019 have been football, the World Cup, and the Olympics. Bronny James, the son of LeBron James, just finished his freshman year at USC, has officially declared for the NBA draft. That's right, but he will also maintain his college eligibility, and he will enter the NCAA transfer portal at the same time. I'll have to explain that in my next sports report to clear anything up.
Take a class for that one.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I knew this was going to happen, man, but we'll get into that. Hey, Brad, what you got coming up next?
Hey, coming up next in the hot spot, Jonathan Majors avoids jail time. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Actor Jonathan Majors was sentenced to probation but avoided jail time Monday for assaulting his ex-girlfriend. The judge also ordered Majors to complete a 52-week in-person batterers intervention program. He also has to continue with his mental health therapy. He faced up to a year behind bars after he was convicted of misdemeanor assault by a Manhattan jury in December. The conviction stemmed from an altercation last March in which Majors' then-girlfriend Grace Jabari accused him of attacking her in the backseat of a chauffeured car, saying he hit her in the head with his open hand, twisted her arm behind her back, and squeezed her middle finger until it fractured. Majors maintained that he was only trying to regain his phone and get away from Jabari safely. Meanwhile, Beyonce has made history once again, this time joining the 100-plus club for song placements on the Billboard Hot 100. Yesterday, Billboard reported that the release of B's new Cowboy Carter album has added 21 more songs to the chart and catapulted her tally of 100 hot singles from 85 to 106. B is now the 17th artist and only the third woman with this accolade, starting from when Billboard Hot 100 was conceived in 1958. Wow, congratulations to Beyonce. That's a huge honor. And last but not least, Missy Misdemeanor Elliott announced the details of her first ever headline tour for North America later this summer. Woo!
I can't wait for this.
Congratulations. Oh, man. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. She unveiled the dates for the Out of This World tour, which will start in Canada this July. She also will be joined by longtime friends Ciara, Timbaland, and Busta Rhymes. So that explains why Busta Rhymes canceled his other tour, because he was hopping on this one with Missy. So this is going to be super duper dope. The 24-city run kicks off in July 4th, and it ends on August 22nd. Pre-sale tickets will be available today at 10 a.m. local. Ahead of the general sale this Friday, April 12th. So get those tickets. I'm sure this is a show that you do not want to miss. Congratulations to all of them, Missy, Timbaland, Ciara, and Busta Rhymes. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning, Ricky. It may be a good idea to keep your personal stuff away when staying in hotels. Why? Because you don't want to be this guy. The nasty details up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
No. We ain't got commercial. We're doing it right here.
Let's get it then. A man on TikTok had a hotel hack for you. Don't leave your toothbrush out. If you don't want the staff using your toothbrush to clean the bathrooms, oh my God, a man named Lavelle Jackson says that he recently stayed at a Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas and the staff used his toothbrush to clean the bathroom. Ew. How did he know? He says, as soon as it hit my mouth, I yanked it out. The bristles were crazy soft. All outside brushes were pushed out and the inside brushes were all over the place. He said it was obvious. When he complained to the hotel, they were nasty to him about it, but ultimately they offered him a $50 credit and a new toothbrush. He says, now that was a slap in the face. The video has gone viral, and in the comments, many people say they hide their toothbrushes at hotels or don't have the staff come in to clean their rooms at all during their stay. There's no comment from the hotel as of now. What y'all think? That's so nasty.
Oh, no.
nasty.
I've always kept my personal stuff in my personals. I don't never leave my stuff out.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
And I don't have them come and clean my room unless I absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'll stay in there when I change the sheets. I want to see them change the sheets. And then I got a little bag that I don't take my stuff out of my bag, and I leave my bag in my suitcase and just take it out and take it in the bathroom when I need it, or whatever. And I always ask for extra towels so you can make you a runner from the bathroom to the bed, so you don't have to
walk on the floor. Yeah,
walk on the floor, and then make sure you have your Nike slides and your flip flops. And take you some Mr. Clean. Stop by Walmart or Target on your way to the hotel. Get you some Mr. Clean and get you some whatever that Comet with bleach. Spray that stuff everywhere. And then your room is just gonna be cleaner. After you wipe everything down. But you just can't lay up and then lay at the foot of the bed. Nobody sleeps at the foot of the bed. Put your pillow down there. Refold that cover. Sleep at the foot of the bed. Ain't nobody did nothing at the foot of the bed. Throw that cover across your shoulder.
Down there.
They be doing something at the foot of that bed now.
but most of the time they sleep over there at that one area that's the closest walk to the bathroom. It's always a dip in the mattress. It's like you're sleeping in a shallow grave. So that's the truth.
Horrible.
Yeah, but then let me say this. Also, always get a room with two beds, because most of the rooms that has two full size beds, they usually get those rooms for their kids. So those always the cleaner rooms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. You never watch nothing on Pornhub when they had two beds.
You stupid.
I'm healed. I'm healed in my mind. Hey. I'm healed in my soul. When I count your name. When I count your name. When I count your name. When I count your name.
Yep.
That's Gary Church in Port Arthur.
That's right, baby. Eastern Star.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Actress Tiffany Haddish, y'all, is finally opening up again about being sober, y'all. Now, the actress, honey, she spoke, to People Magazine, and she said, y'all, that she'd learned, and this is interesting. She said, I've learned that, honey, I've been too damn nice. She said, I've been way too nice over the years, she said. She said, I think people think because when you drink, honey, there is no filter. And she went on to say, but when I drank, honey, there was a filter. She said, because I would think really mean things and want to say really mean things, but I just told myself not to say them. She said, now I say them, man, honey. She said, she's speaking out now. She said, now that I say it, she said, if I think it, I say it. She said, that filter is gone. She said, oh, don't say nothing because, honey, you got alcohol in you and you might say something mean. She said, now I'm like, oh, I'm sober, honey, and this is what I really feel. So I'm going to say it. She said, because it needs to be said, y'all. And people saying, that's interesting, because some people say usually when, how they say it, a sober mind speaks a drunk person speaks a sober mind.
What?
A drunk mind speaks sober thought. Thank you, Power. Hey, you. That's what my producer just said.
Hey, you.
But anyway. It's interesting. But Rick, I was thinking, I don't know if it was a requirement on this show or not, but myself, you, Special K, R.I.T., none of us drink.
Sure don't.
Lame.
I drink a little bit.
That's all.
I drink a little
We're
bit.
just a little lame. Just a little lame. We just a little lame. That's all. Just a little lame.
Is that what it is?
I don't get drunk.
Oh, you don't get drunk? No. Oh, okay. But anyway, I think, honey, I don't think there's anything wrong. Because sometimes I thought when you are drunk, you get to tell people how you really feel, though. And I think that's a good thing, honey, because you really just was holding it in. But then you blame it on the alcohol, like the song said. But, I'm glad that she's speaking out about this now. She's letting people know that she is definitely still sober and she's moving on her life. So congratulations, Tiffany Haddish. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Russell Simmons is speaking out finally, y'all. We talked about it yesterday about his beautiful daughter, Miss Oki, honey, dating that much older man, honey, or Aoki.
Aoki.
Dating that much older man. But Russell said, first of all, honey, he said, I have nothing to do with that. He said, because first of all, that's her thing. If that's what she want to do, she could do it, honey. And, a lot of people saying that's interesting and that's good, because she's young, the man is older and stuff, and you don't know where you're going to find love at. And Russell and Kimura, as we talked about it, they found love, honey. Kimura was 18 and Russell was, 40 or something like that. So, so now the daughter is just following in their footsteps. She seeing what the parents did, and she's doing it. And I think it's a good thing, too. She's not with a broke man. So at least a man, he's a multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire. And, right. Russell said she's definitely he's not stressing it. So congratulations to them, honey. So any questions? Anybody? Because Ricky, y'all have daughters. Would y'all want y'all daughter, honey, to date the older man?
I said what I said. I just think that age gap is way too much. If my daughter was 30 and dated a guy that was 45, that's one thing. But to be 21 and date somebody that's 65, that's...
Yeah, man, I just imagine the level of the conversation. She don't want to watch MSNBC. She don't know who Nina Turner is. She don't know, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to say that all turn out.
I need stretch marks, black stockings, white shoes, kitty heels. You know what I'm saying?
I know age ain't nothing but a number, but doggone, that's stretching it right there, dog.
Yeah, but that's love, honey. So my thing is going to do you, honey, and be in love.
That's granddaddy, granddaughter.
No damn right, okay? You're just going to push on the swing?
I don't think it's going to last. I think they just, probably kicking it and having fun together. She gonna get
your old ass out there on the third row to see a Glorilla.
Well, anyway, congratulations to her. All right, my final story, y'all. Chris Brown, y'all, baby, they say he pulling off the impossible. Now, he's currently, y'all, on a vacation, baby, in the U.S. Virgin Islands, honey, with his two baby mamas, honey, Miss Neil Guzman, 41 years old, and Mexican-American, and Diamond, honey, a 25-year-old Filipino-American, honey. So they said the women both, honey, brought Chris children along, and they're living like one big happy family, y'all. And that's good when you could have all these different families and y'all pulling together, honey, and just live and be happily ever after and stuff. That's something that people didn't do back in the day, but now, honey, these youngsters are definitely doing it, and honey, and they are loving it. And hey, congratulations to Chris, honey. So
I'm definitely inspired by that.
That's right, honey. Be inspired, honey. That's why more people need to be inspired by this great love that's going on. All right, the color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Portofino. On the high end, you say Portofino, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
That's it. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. That's good, Gary. Yeah! All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up call. Get in at 866-9RICKEY. Let's go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so we be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be
come on,
hey. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know what you calling from? So come on, and just wake it up.
Good morning. This is Babalo calling from the Queen City. I'd like to wake up my brother Kenny Washington, my little sister Demetria Scott, my little brother Will Scott in Charleston, South Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
My name is Tim Rayford, calling from Toledo, Ohio. I'd like to wake up the Rayford Nation. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, yes, I want to say wake up, wake up, wake up to my grandchildren in Dallas, Texas, Jubilee, and Bissarat.
Lil Deutsch calling from Virginia. Once again, Virginia on the map, baby. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody on their way to work this morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You listening on your radio. Gang of city tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
Hey, did y'all watch the Eclipse on yesterday? Well, doctors have now put out a new warning. Details you need to know coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Maria, what you got this morning?
We're still talking about the solar eclipse, Ricky. I saw a lot of posts on social media. I don't know if y'all saw it or felt it. Some people felt the full effect. Some people just about 80%. Hopefully you didn't stare straight into it, which a lot of people did do, apparently. Google searches for My Eyes Hurt skyrocketed right after the eclipse ended. But if you did stare at the eclipse, doctors posted a list of symptoms to look out for, like headaches, blurred vision, and a blind spot in one or both eyes. I experience those symptoms even when I don't look at the sun. The good news is that it usually resolves on its own, especially if you only peaked for a few seconds. But see an eye doctor if necessary. Now, there were also many people on social media claiming to have had eclipse sickness. Now, even though there's no evidence that's a real thing, reported symptoms range from insomnia, fatigue, headaches without looking at the sun, and no appetite or feeling off. Again, all symptoms that I felt having nothing to do with the eclipse. Anyone who missed a full thing this time around will get another chance when the next big eclipse cuts across the U.S. That happens in the year 2045. What are we going to be doing in 2045?
Man.
Dead.
Let me see. Y'all going to be dead. I'm going to still be here.
I'm still be trucking on this
side.
Gary.
I ain't going to be dead.
Well,
Gary, we're going to be checked out.
Yeah, 2045.
Y'all might be in the upper room.
Y'all gonna be there too.
Oh no, he ain't.
Hey Gary, that's the last eclipse we're gonna see.
That's the last one we're gonna see. It's sad to say, honey, but I mean,
how many years is that from now? Let's do the math. How many years is that
like
from now?
20,
What's this 2020? That's
21
years.
Yeah,
So let me see.
Yeah, we'll probably still.
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah,
good.
we'll still be here. We're gonna be old as hell.
Yeah,
but we'll be here.
I'm gonna be in a gym doing some push-ups. That's what I'm gonna be doing in 21 years.
Jane Fonda.
push up with an adult diaper on.
Okay. She better not push.
But the eclipse is kind of dope, man. It was just kind of weird just to see everything go pitch black almost in the middle of the day.
We didn't see anything here. Well, me and my wife was out at lunch. We like the sky had like a little bluish tint to it, like a little different kind of a color. And it felt like it was a breeze coming out of nowhere. I don't know if that had nothing to do with the eclipse or not. But
I did notice the breeze just out of nowhere, just a cool breeze. Like,
exactly.
Brent, did you see anything?
I was watching it on TV, on the news. It was all over the news. They stopped shows and everything and made it like breaking news. And they counted down and they showed like when Texas got completely dark. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like amazed. I don't know if I ever seen it get pitch black like that because I don't think Georgia got black like that. It got a little dark and windy kind of.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I said we should have been looking up in the sky for Jesus. Hell, y'all looking up for
and go blind trying to look at the eclipse.
Exactly, honey. Be looking for Jesus, baby, and the angels.
But you're not supposed to look up at it, Gary.
If Jesus would have came back, would you have been ready?
Nah.
Well, so I was praying because I was scared. I said, okay, let me pray just in case Jesus come back. Ask for forgiveness for all of these thoughts I had when I was thinking about the other eclipse.
The other
Black Tony.
Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
Roger.
What up, man?
Hey, Shawty, man, why y'all didn't tell me you want to look up in the damn eclipse?
Oh, my God. I knew it.
So what happened? You went blind?
Hold on. I'm trying to get dressed, but I'm all the way blind.
Oh, no.
So you can't see nothing?
No, and ain't nobody here to help me get dressed. I'm trying to...
Where you at?
Hold on. My mama bought me a dog yesterday from the blind store. But they said he never...
Hey, Black Tony didn't know they had a blind store.
Yeah. But he ain't never been around black people, so he don't know how to act.
Your mama went to the blind store and bought your dog. Hey, Black Tony, what they sell in the blind store?
Sticks. They sell them walker sticks. They sell them Stevie Wonder glasses and dog.
That's all.
They don't sell no books and no braille books. They don't sell no braille books or nothing.
Yeah, they sell them little books with the bumps on them.
Said the books with the bubbles on them.
Yeah, with the books with the little bumps on them. And they sell them sticks with the little thing on. They sell the little thing will go in your car so you can park at the front of the mouth.
So what happened? You went out there and looked at the eclipse.
Yeah, because I thought it said please look straight at it. But then my boy said no, you said you don't supposed to look straight at it. I thought it said look straight at it, so I looked straight at it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Now you can't see nothing.
This dog won't come in the room with me though, because he ain't never been around black people.
Yeah. So, what you trying to do? You trying to get dressed for work? How you gonna get here if you can't see?
I don't know. I can't even get out the house right now. I thought I knew my way around the room, but then my little nephew, they trying to be funny. They know I'm blind, so they done moved all the damn furniture around. Well, they went to school.
Hey, Black Tony, how'd you dial the number to call us if you can't see the numbers on the phone?
Huh?
How'd you dial in if you can't see the numbers on your phone?
Oh. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna call you. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Don't hang up.
Hello?
So CNN post on their social media page where they talked about Iowa getting defeated by the undefeated South Carolina team. And instead of them shining a light on Don Staley and the South Carolina team, they decide to put this picture up of the Iowa team and Caitlin Clark. I wonder why. If Iowa lost and you're talking about the winning team, why would you not put the winning team picture on the post? But if we say why we think you did what you did, then you know what they're going to call us, right? If we say why we think you put her picture up there, while you're talking about a team that actually got defeated by an undefeated team, which is the team we should be shining a light on, the team that you should be giving media coverage to, Caitlin Clark and Iowa have enough media coverage.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, everybody's talking about this, y'all. Jonathan Majors, y'all, the Marvel actor Jonathan Majors. They're saying that he walked out of a Manhattan courthouse, baby, with his head held high, honey, and a Bible in his hand. Yes, they say Mr. Majors left court, honey, hand in hand with his girlfriend, Ms. Megan Good, after hearing his sentencing on assault charges, honey, in his domestic violence conviction. Now, they're saying that the 34-year-old actor was sentenced out to a program similar to anger management. Now, the Manhattan Criminal Court Judge Michael Gaffey ordered Majors to complete, y'all, a 52-week in-person domestic violence intervention program in Los Angeles, and he was also ordered, y'all, to continue mental health counseling and stay so far away from his beautiful ex-white girlfriend, Miss Grace Jabari. Now, this is the deal, though, Ricky. Why are we carrying the Bible now? Why everybody always carry the Bible after you, honey, you done went through something, honey, and now you want somebody to be sad for you or what have you, so now you're carrying the Bible. I'm trying to figure that out. Can somebody help?
That's when people find Jesus in the midst of a storm.
Come on now, you better preach, Special K.
In the midst of a storm, that's when you find Jesus.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why can't you find it before the storm comes?
Because you probably wasn't thinking about him. He brought the storm so you could think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sometimes you got to sit you down so you can get you right.
Oh, well, congratulations to
him,
him,
honey.
honey.
Bring you to it.
Come on now.
He bring you to it. He can bring you through it. That's the kind
look
of
at
God
you.
that we serve.
My Lord. Because some people say that was the Bible that Donald Trump was selling, so I don't know.
At a boko shop.
Yeah, but anyway. Well, congratulations. My thing is congratulations to him. Hopefully he gets well. Everything goes well. Hopefully he keeps Megan after this all is over, because they usually dump you after they go through all these trials and tribulations with you,
She
honey.
been sticking around, Gary.
Yeah, she been sticking around, honey, but we're going to see, honey, because if he get his little acts back together and start working again, honey, you know how they keep you for a minute, then dump you. So we're going to see how
He's
that all
training
turns.
for a role now.
I
Looks
know
like it's
that.
a pretty big role, so.
Yeah, so
That's
congratulations.
good. I hope he
to
get
you.
it.
Yeah, I hope he get it too. It'd be so nice, honey, if he get it and keep Megan around
You know,
and don't
people
go back
make
to.
mistakes, but that don't mean that they deserve to not have a career because of mistakes that they made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not condoning domestic violence and stuff. That stuff is serious.
Yeah.
But, you know, I hope that he learned from this. Everybody learns from this and move on.
Yeah, so. Well, all right then. Well, congratulations, Jonathan. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Congratulations goes out to R&B singer Keisha Cole, baby. This girl got her another new man, honey. They say, baby, Keisha Cole is confirmed that, honey, the female soldier is dating Atlanta rapper who? Hoax? Huncho? Baby, Huncho,
Come on now.
Hell, I don't know these damn how you spell these names. Hunxho, honey. I thought it was Hunxho.
It's hard because 10 new rappers come out every day.
Thank you, hell, okay? So,
I was
honey,
pronouncing the X.
yeah. Oh, they pronounce that.
No,
But
I'm
they say,
saying you were.
Oh, I was. Oh, well, they say, baby, Keisha got huncho, and honey, she's only 42 years old, and he's only 24. So congratulations, honey. And it's a good thing because I know these older women are sick of these old men, just like these younger women are sick of these young men. Like, yeah, there you go. Russell Simmons' daughter got her nice old man, honey, and Keisha got her nice young man. So I don't know where y'all other men fit in.
I
there.
think it's different when an older woman is dating a younger man, because men just take a little bit longer to mature. So she's just probably having fun with him for right now.
Yeah,
I know it's just real different.
You don't think you take him serious?
I don't know. Just as a woman, I prefer a man that's older than me.
Really?
Yeah.
So in the words of Sherelle, he give you everything you missed at home.
I
don't even apply right there.
Oh, it don't?
No.
Oh, well, the song?
Yeah, don't.
The song say you're giving me everything I missed at home.
No, that kind of indicates you have a side piece.
On to the next thing.
Yeah.
Oh, a side piece.
No.
Oh, I didn't know, child. But anyway, I think it's a great thing, y'all. So I love Keisha, honey, and I think she's definitely needs love. Her last boyfriend was young and stuff like that. I mean, nobody don't want no old rapper coming around them, honey, and stuff with all that mess. Sagging pants, honey, spitting when he walk.
And a 401k and stability. Don't no woman want that.
No, nobody don't want that, honey. When you got your own money, you don't need all that. So,
yeah, I guess.
But anyway, congratulations, Keisha. Moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Flex Alexander said, baby, he had a family to take care of, and he said that's why he explained, why, he did the Michael Jackson role. He said sometimes, baby, you have to do what needs to be done and what you got to do to make ends meet. He says no secret that there are drastically, y'all, mixed reaction, honey, to the 2004 biographical drama Man in the Mirror, the Michael Jackson story. One of the biggest debates surrounding the movie is whether Flex Alexander, y'all, should have been cast as the King of Pop. Now, it's been, honey, almost 20 years, y'all, since the TV film premiered, and people are still looking for answers, y'all, behind the ill-received project.
What people are still looking for?
I don't know. They say more recently, honey, the public has started to take, honey, to the TikTok account of Flex Alexander's daughter, Amani, in hopes of learning more about her dad's decision, y'all, to portray Michael Jackson. Isn't that a mess? How are these people doing that to that child? Her dad, like he said, he had to do what he had to do, honey.
It was 20 years ago, and he's an actor, and he took a role.
Yeah, but they say he shouldn't have done it. Now they're saying that the rising singer
Cancel
couldn't answer the burning question. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
So people are roasting his daughter for something he did 20 years ago that wasn't even negative. It wasn't
cancel culture.
Yep. Come on.
Yeah. You go back and get roasted, whatever. If you did something back in the 90s that's considered not cool now, you get dragged on the internet. They're doing that to a lot of comedians.
Yeah, that's sad. He said, so I sat down, honey, at this table, and these producers, they said, man, you do this, you're going to be a big star, honey, bigger than Will Smith, bigger than Denzel Washington, y'all, honey. He said, they told him that. He said, listen, the role came up. He said, I had to, took a meeting, and, honey, he said, I didn't think that they're going to, pick him. He said, he didn't even think he was going to be picked. He said, I really didn't. He said, I'm 6'4", there's no way you're going to pick me, and guess what? They did. He said they did.
I don't even see the controversy. I think it's people with way too much time on their hands. Worry about that.
Well, he said he have a family to take care of. He said he had his daughter and her brother, and yes, he said he had a damn family. So he did what he had to do. So
everybody
and what if it worked out?
That's for their career. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Flex Alexander, honey. Him and Miss Shanice, and they still together after all these years too.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That is.
And he's one of my closer friends. We are really good friends, Shanice and I. So we've been friends for over 25 years. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Well, absolutely love and respect him.
Well, good for him, and congratulations. They just don't touch his daughter. She's a young lady. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Portofino. On the high end, you say Portofino, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up. That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now listen, have you noticed that your favorite meal from your favorite fast food restaurant is not the same price anymore? Has your rent increased since you first signed your lease? Well, you're not the only one that has noticed. Inflation over the past decade has been a real thing, and Americans are making daily decisions on what's really worth it.
A major real estate company has reported that renters and homeowners are significantly reducing their quality of life to afford housing. According to a survey, nearly 1 in 5 homeowners and renters reported skipping meals. The median rental price increased from less than $1,700 in January 2021 to nearly $2,000 as of February 2024.
Oh my gosh, that is a big jump. And Americans have made other sacrifices to stay in their homes. For example, about 21% report having more hours. That same percentage say they have sold their belongings. More than 1 in 6 have dipped into retirement savings, and about 16% reported that they're putting off medical care to afford housing payments. Now, as of February, the median household earned $30,000 less than it would need to afford the median home in the United States, whereas back in 2021, the median household earned thousands more than would be required to afford the median home.
Now, this morning, we want to know, have you felt the overall rise in the cost of living? And if so, has it affected your quality of life? Now, Special K, how does that, can you tie all of this back into our government and the Biden administration? Because the news are saying that the economy is good and unemployment is up.
Unemployment is down.
Unemployment is down.
Here's what I found, okay? That because I did a little extra research and went, you go to these websites and people who talk about this stuff for a living, and it said that when you have a good economy, when the economy is strong, people have more disposable income. They're more likely to invest in property. Now, this increased investment activity can drive up prices as buyers compete for less homes, less houses. So that's one of the things that could be attributed to the rise in real estate prices. But corporate landlords, that's a problem too. You got companies that are buying up rental properties and they don't have no reason to sell, and they don't have no reason to negotiate, because if they own thousands and thousands and thousands of homes, they can charge whatever they want to charge, because they have a monopoly on it. So it can make it make your dollar go. Your dollar don't stretch as far. Right,
and there's a lot of layers to that, because, I own a rental property, and I had to increase the rent on my tenants because the taxes went up. So you have all of these house prices. Yeah, the homes have increased. Oh, my gosh. I think I gained about $300,000 in equity since 2020 in my home because of inflation.
And also they said that when interest rates are lower, then more people are able to borrow money, but just because more people can borrow money to qualify for a home, there's not necessarily more homes for people to buy. So it's a supply and demand type thing.
Gary, what are your thoughts? You have rental property?
Not no more.
Wow.
I had to get rid of it. But my thing is, though, Ricky, I like with the food and the gas that I've experienced, like I put regular gas in my car now. I don't put premium.
But gas prices have gone down.
Yeah, but honey, it's still high for me. So honey, premium honey's gone up. So honey, I put regular.
Premium you can't put regular in good cars because it make them.
Well, honey, I'm putting it in it because my thing
you drive a Jeep, right?
Yeah. So the Jeep is regular, but in my other car, honey, I put regular gas in it because I'm not going to put no premium gas in it because it's too high. Just like the other day, I went to the grocery store. I used to love to buy Stouffer's dinners, honey. They too high, so I buy Marie Callender's.
When you say
why
too
don't you
high,
just
what
go
do you
home
mean?
and cook? Why don't you just cook?
I'm not cooking because it's just me.
But
you
That's
can
even
still
more reason
cook
to cook.
stuff up, and then Tupperware. Go buy you a chicken from Publix, like a roasted chicken, and chop it up and cut it. You can make about 3 different kind of meals out of one roasted hen out of Publix.
Yeah.
And then not upon that though too, I just got my cable back on yesterday. My cable been off for 3 weeks, honey. Cable is too high. I don't know how to use no Fire Stick. I don't know how to look at TV on the internet. So I have to pay this high cable.
Go to the YouTube channel and Google Judge Judy.
You just have to learn.
But y'all been telling me that, but hell, nobody showed me how to go to look.
You ain't got no patience. When somebody try to show you something, you get mad and frustrated.
But have y'all also noticed that sometimes buying groceries is more expensive than eating out?
Yeah.
Like the price of a meal eating out is less than what it would take to buy those groceries and cook it at home.
Man,
but don't it make sense if you have a Costco or Sam's card to just go and buy your stuff in bulk? And
you would need to.
That's the way to do it.
To do that.
But my food get freezer burnt when I do try to buy food.
Okay, you're not bagging
stuff.
it up right. You have to put it in a plastic bag. Sometimes you got to Ziploc that stuff. Or whatever, and when you put your stuff in the container, you have to put a piece of plastic in between the top, and then put the top on there. Sometimes wrap it up in plastic again.
Oh,
but is anybody really actually missing meals? Because
I'm sure some people are.
Yeah, according to the survey.
I'm saying the price
are
of
having to, and old people having to choose between their meals and medication.
Yeah. So I don't know where you live, special.
It was a question I was asking.
Well, a lot of people are downsizing as well as far as their homes. Like tiny homes are getting very, very popular.
Hell, they expensive too.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then older people aren't moving out of their homes because usually when you get to that retirement age, you downsize, but the price of a smaller home is more than the big home they're living in. So
Exactly.
It's just so many things.
That's just like
it.
rent. People talk about, well, move out of your apartment. Hell, I'll move out your house into an apartment. Rent is just as high as mortgage.
Yeah.
So
that's why more young people are staying home longer or moving home. Because
you ain't staying in my house.
They have to. you have to make like $80,000 a year in Atlanta to afford a 1-bedroom apartment.
And that's a good cop out too.
My youngest son and I had a conversation about it, and I hope and pray to God that he come back home or whatever, because I'd rather him stay with me. He'll be 23 soon, next month, and I hope that he comes stay with me because he don't bother nothing. He don't do nothing but help with everything and just figure out what he want to do with his career and which direction he want to go. But he's not out here forced to whatever. You know what I'm saying? I welcome him back home. If my daughter want to come back home, I welcome them or whatever. But she gonna bring that damn dog.
I love
over
my
here.
adult kids.
But Gary don't believe in that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Ricky,
Well,
your
we need
kids
to-
probably want some type of privacy too for when they have company and stuff.
Say what, Gary?
No, Brad.
Brad said that your kids may want some type of privacy for when they have company and stuff. Because you're funny
I
about
don't
the
care.
toilet and stuff. You can't use the restroom.
I don't care. I don't care about them having company. He's been with his little girlfriend a long time, and it's okay as long as he's respectful. That's something we sit down and talk about and set some boundaries about. Or whatever. As long as, I don't want to hear nothing in the middle of the night. That's a real conversation. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Yep, we calling from Marion, South Carolina, and prices are too high, food and gas, but hell, what we gonna do? Not eat?
This is Jadita. I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland. If anything, economic inflation has affected my life with an empty refrigerator because packing that refrigerator up with produce and throwing them out at the end of the month if they going bad, I said, I got to have an empty refrigerator. I'm going to buy the meat according to the day. Whatever day it is I need it, I'm buying it on that day. I can't throw away anything out the refrigerator anymore.
Yes, I'm Kendra calling from Houston, and it hasn't really affected it negatively. I've just adjusted by cutting back on the things I enjoy, and also just making note of, if people remember 4 years ago when they were just dishing out some checks, dishing out some checks like candy, they really didn't think we was going to pay for it on the back end.
I'm Lisa. I'm calling from Eagle Lake, Water Haven, and it's affected my quality of life really in a better way because I'm not eating out all the time. So now I'm at home cooking, more healthier, not that fast food life. So I kind of like that part.
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas, and the real life change I had to make, I have to buy my weed in bulk now.
You had to go buy your A-ball. Hey, look. Hey, I tell you don't have to have a ribeye. Cube steak be on sale. Make you some damn gravy and put them cube steak on top of some rice and some little biscuits that be on sale, them cheap biscuits that they have. That's what I actually did yesterday. And I promise that whole meal right there was probably under $15 yesterday for dinner. And then I will have some more when I get home for breakfast. So, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Hey, what up, Jeff?
Good morning, good brother. Good morning, all good people. Good to be with you this morning. I'm happy to be here, but I'm not happy that I have to regularly, because it is in the news, talk about the former president. As he is in a place now where it looks like he may be the first former president to actually be in a criminal trial as he continues campaign. His language, his attacks become more and more dangerous. And despite what he has not yet been proven to do in court, we know that his actions were one, and his language was what ensured that there was an insurrection.
Right.
And the language that he's using now is equally as troubling as his language then. CNN reported yesterday, as they were talking about his narrowing options, that not only does he continue to attack the judge in New York and those involved in his other cases, but he literally talked about a judge's daughter, used language like a sham trial, and warned that all hell will break loose unless he got a new injection of financial support. Judge Juan Merchan, who's going to preside over the case, last week extended a gag order on Trump, and that was after Trump named the judge's daughter and attacked her on social media. He's also been on his Truth Social network talking about Merchan is taking away his First Amendment rights. And sometimes this seems like the rantings of just a crazy person or a Machiavellianly brilliant person, depending on how you look at it. But these are the kind of things that sparks his base and pushes his base in some cases in dangerous ways to actually be the greatest threat on the Constitution that we've seen. Yes, sir.
Jeff, do you kind of notice that him and his supporters, they never say, in the face of all these trials, they never say that he's innocent of the charges. They just say that he shouldn't be tried on anything, that nothing should be, none of the things that he's charged with should be illegal in his case. But they never say that he's innocent. Nobody ever says that he's innocent.
They don't. Not one. At least I have not heard one.
Yeah, none of them.
I have not heard.
They just say that they just say that everything should either be pushed back beyond the election, or that it shouldn't be illegal anyway if he did it.
Or there is a clause or a loophole or something else that really is making this not a crime because he has a level of immunity, or he's operating within his rights. And so all of those things are troubling because, again, he's crafting through his narrative what the law is versus, in some cases, actually even being held accountable to the law as a result of the Supreme Court. So this is going to be the story, the gift that keeps on giving. So we'll have much more to talk about as we go forward. I wanted to, I try to read as much as I can, and I am seldom as excited about celebrity book release as I am about one that came out last week. And that's a book that's called By God's Grace. It's Chris Webber's memoir. I just am a total fan of who Chris is as a human being. Anybody who's a true basketball fan knows that one of the greatest 30 for 30s that have ever been on is the Fab Five, but Chris wasn't on it. And this has kind of been an opportunity for him to tell a story of a night in a national championship game, not unlike the one we saw last night, that really changed a lot of his life. But if you want a great read, I recommend it. I love who he is as a business person, as a husband, as a father, and just as a servant for black folks. Many people don't know Chris, Rickey, is one of the largest private collectors of African-American artifacts. This brother has an original manuscript from Phyllis Wheatley, and is one of the people that has helped keep the doors open of the beautiful African-American History Museum in Detroit. So listen, if you're interested in a fantastic read, not just about a basketball player, but somebody I believe is a true servant for our folks, please check out By God's Grace. And before I get out of here, you know my favorite fun fact. I don't know if it's fun, but my favorite fact about a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
It was literally after a solar eclipse that Nat Turner led his slave revolt in Virginia. And it just got me thinking yesterday as I'm watching this, how God just sends us messages. And the power of a solar eclipse, to me, speaks to our ability to remind us that we can be free of anything that we believe we have the power inside of us to fight against. And so many of us ain't leading a slave revolt, but many of us need to lead a revolt against the things that are holding us captive. You don't need to be the solar eclipse, but whatever it is, be inspired today to break shackles of whatever is stopping you to get into the next level. That's what I got for y'all. Hit me at Jeff's Nation. Love y'all.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, friend. You just need to respect the business.
Oh, what y'all arguing about? We over here jamming Drew Hill and y'all in the car arguing.
Whose side you on? I'm yours. You my girl. I know, but so airline.
What happened? What happened? Fantastic, you weren't jamming us. Mighty sleeping in my bed. In my bed.
So, okay, you be quiet. I'll tell him. Ricky.
Yeah, what up, Kiki?
What's up? We got kicked out of Gutter Corral because she don't want to leave. We've been up on breakfast, and then they put the chicken out. I knew it was that too long when they put the dinner out.
Yeah. Fantastic. When I text you, I said, Fantastic, you can't just stay up in Golden Corral. That's why a lot of these restaurants, like, that's why they close Ryan's. That's why they close Ryan's. Yeah, you got a time limit.
They ain't put no sign up saying how long we supposed to be there. All I did was I had eggs, French toast, little small pancakes, potatoes. Next thing you know, they bring it out the pot roast.
Now I will say, in the defense of Golden Corral, they got to stop at some point, stop bringing out the food, because people like yourself.
No, don't tell them that. My favorite part. Fresh, hot.
Oh, you like when they bringing it out?
Steam, oh my God. Steam coming out the pan. Catfish, collard green, regular roll, Hawaiian roll, rice, corn, green beans, collard greens with the meat in it. Bring it out. It's like the TR sauce.
Hey, fantastic! That pizza be hitting the pizza in that.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Hey,
Grady. Huh?
Yeah, but fantastic! You got to slow down because you ain't gonna have no room. The little ice cream with the little fudge over there they have over there be good too. Now you got to save room.
You should see because I can't walk. You should see what I drop on the ground and roll over there like a stunt man. Roll over there to the sweets and the desserts. You should pick me up so I can see what they got. Peach cobbler, pound cake, lemon cake, pound cake with the frosting, fudge cake, lava cake, apple pie with the ice cream, fudge powder, cookies, peanut brittle.
Hey, Fantastic, put in about 4 of them chocolate chip cookies in your purse, though. Those cookies be hidden, too.
Hold my purse open, girl. I can't do it by myself. Yeah, put the cookies in there.
Give me about 4 of them.
Yeah, get all in there. Get in them.
What time they bringing the pizza out? The pizza be hidden sometimes.
That's due. Sometimes it be hard. Sometimes it be soft. You just got to go back in there in the kitchen and tell them, pull it out the oven. It's ready. It's ready.
Fantastic. You know they got diet lemonade now.
That ain't gonna do no good.
I don't want no damn diet lemonade. I want diabetes juice. You talking about diet lemonade? Diet lemonade. I want type 3s, type 10 diabetes.
Diabetes juice. Fantastic. What time you gonna jump back in the Uber? Because you got to make some money today. You can't just spend the whole day and go to Corral.
I got to go pick up people, take them to the Fort Lauderdale airport, take them to the airport, to the bar, wherever they got to go, so I can get my money up. So go in there. They charge so much. Give me the big cup. They give you a cup, and then you got to pay to go in there. You got to put your receipt on the table. One time I rolled up in there without a receipt. I got at least 4 chickens in me.
Hey, Fantastic, you know stuff, but what you doing, like real talk, all jokes aside, that's why Ryan's closed. What else they closed? Special they closed. Man, Ryan's used to be
Golden
good.
Corral, Ryan's, and I can't think.
Ryan's.
The other one?
What's the good one, Gary? We always go to
Piccadilly's. They got Old Country Buffet closed down. I closed that one down. Ryan's, Old Country.
They closed a lot of movies.
Shawnee's, there's only about 2 left. Shawnee's.
What's the one with Gary where we go and get the mashed potatoes in the Salisbury steak where they have the little food? We go down to look like the old school.
Wow. Yeah, that's Piccadilly's or Luby's.
Yeah,
one of the other
Piccadilly's.
ones.
Yeah, Fantastic. You helped close down Piccadilly's.
Oh, man, I shut Piccadilly all the way down. They had to call a bomb threat to get me out of there.
I know they did. Well, Fantastic. Everybody that's out there, I know you in Golden Corral right now, but everybody that's listening to you, if they flying down to South Florida and they need a ride, Fantastic, you need to let them know they need to call you.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, Rick. Can you bring me some hot sauce, Cholula, and Tabasco? Thank you. If you're looking for a ride, You down in South Florida want to get around from A to B all the way to Z. Hit me up. I drive.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Another round of severe weather is slamming parts of the South and Mississippi Valley today. Heavy rain, strong winds, and dangerous thunderstorms began on Monday in an area from Texas to Alabama. And continuing storms are forecast to unleash dangerous conditions Tuesday and Wednesday. More than 30 million people from Texas to western Mississippi are at risk for severe storms. In other news, a sentencing hearing for James and Jennifer Crumbley, the parents of Ethan Crumbley, the Michigan teen who killed 4 students at his high school in November 2021, is underway this morning. Both James and Jennifer Crumbley were found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in separate trials earlier this year, but are being sentenced together. Prosecutors are asking the judge to sentence each parent to 10 to 15 years in state prison. Lastly, animals at a Dallas zoo reportedly went berserk on Monday due to the total solar eclipse, with some running for cover while shrieking as the sky went dark. Giraffes, zebras, and ostriches ran for cover as the clouds grew darker. Gorillas and giraffes were also seen running to their indoor habitats, while birds headed to their evening nests and suddenly grew quiet. The zoo's associate curator of mammals said most of the animals had never experienced an eclipse before.
Have you seen the animals at the Dallas Zoo?
Yeah. They're they're
They
different.
you say, Rick? Those are different kind of animals out there, man.
Them little bitty lions you ain't even got to be scared of.
They don't roar, they just yawn.
That's the only zoo where the lions escape and don't nobody run.
Yeah, you got to go to Fort Worth Zoo. You go to the Dallas Zoo, they the scariest thing they got out there is a pit bull.
What the giraffes look like, dog?
5'8" and a lion with a receding hairline.
I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news.
They didn't have a snake right. They had a snakeskin belt in the cage.
Rock, go on and do your sports. Go on, Rock.
Okay.
What an amazing run. It is a Yukon coronation. The Huskies make history. Back-to-back national champions.
Yukon man, our national champs. What up, dog?
I saw a wildebeest get out of a Dodge Charger. Come on.
Oh, back-to-back titles for Yukon, man. The first repeat champs since 2006 and 2007. Purdue's big man, Zach Edey, he had 37 points, but wasn't enough to beat that Yukon monster. And, yeah, dog.
I said, why they got Chuck E. Cheese in the Dallas Zoo? What are you going to do?
Got a grown elephant weighs 60 pounds.
Hey, real quick, NCAA Women's Championship between South Carolina and Iowa on Sunday was the most watched basketball game since 2019. They averaged 18.7 million viewers. Yeah, dog.
All the animals smoking Newport.
The only sporting events in the U.S. to draw a bigger TV audience since 2019 have been in football, the World Cup, and the Olympics. Yeah.
Alligator ain't got no teeth. Like, damn.
Just a big lizard.
Oh, man.
The Dolphins said they gonna move over to the Great Wolf.
The Great Wolf Lodge. All the animals. Oh, man. That's all I got, man.
Oh, man.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Oh my God! Time for the. I'm crying. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Y'all all right?
I'm sweating over here, man.
So let's get off into it.
That line with that receding hairline. The little kids be waiting for that line to roar. All they do is, he just yawned.
They had a fake tiger in there. Was a golden retriever with black stripes painted on it. It's a damn dog.
Brad, I'm so sorry I even did that.
Yeah, we apologize, Brett.
I'm so sorry.
We apologize. Brett trying to do our hot spot, y'all.
It's okay.
She laughing too.
Why they got Chuck E. Cheese caged up?
Chuck E. Cheese didn't do nothing. Chuck E. Cheese had some traffic tickets. They took him down to the Dallas and said, you got to stay here for 90 days. Billy Bob and Pasquale be coming up there putting stuff on Chuck E. Cheese books for commissary.
Are you okay? Cough up a lung.
Let me Janie.
That's okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no. Hey, Maria and Brett looking at me like we need to grow up. I'm gonna stop.
All right, go ahead, Brett. I'm sorry.
Nicki Minaj has broken the record for the highest grossing tour by a female rapper in history. Congratulations to her. According to touring data, Minaj also broke the highest grossing concert by a female rapper in history with $2.858 million at Madison Square Garden in New York on March 30th of 2024. Her Pink Friday 2 tour has officially become the most successful tour by a female rapper, grossing $34.9 million from 220,000 tickets sold in its first 17 shows. This is just from 30% of the tour. She's expected to gross $100 million at the end of the tour later this year. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I had to get that one in while you hyenas keep laughing at those poor animals over there. The animals can't help it, y'all. They can't help it. They gotta work too.
Hey, Special K, what's wrong with the rhinoceros at the Dallas Zoo Special K?
He ain't got no horn.